the guru of Squad 00, the assassin like no other, yes, and the best at what I do, one of the most notorious in YouTube anime and manga community. Don't doubt the infamy, please don't do it. There are times, ladies and gentlemen, where social media is full of BS. It goes and it grows, but there are times where it goes overboard. This is one of those times. I gotta speak out about this one. Oh my Lord. Lord Almighty, what on earth has gotten into people's heads? This is what happens when people don't understand and spew boatloads of ignorance. And what am I talking about here? Ronda Rousey versus Floyd Money Mayweather Jr. Are you serious? Are you serious? Before I begin to expose this nonsense, before I begin to refute and debunk the amount of BS that I was listening to, let me go over a couple things. First of all, this originates from about March 29th or so. I was going through Facebook, the fight between Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Money Mayweather Jr. happened. It would be Saturday. It was Saturday night, right? And should know what the result is by now if you're watching this video. But besides that, this is going back to, like I said, late March, and people were saying all this stuff about Ronda Rousey and Floyd, and this was actually controversial. What? How? First, like I said, I'll hold off on that. But secondly, people are saying Floyd's getting done just like that. People are saying armbar. All I have to say, let me deal with this overhyped armbar. Now, first of all, I didn't know about Ronda Rousey till First Take. I was watching First Take. She came on. Phenomenal. Beautiful woman, whatnot. I first and foremost respect her as a fighter. She is clearly skilled, and clearly she's above her division. Like, she's pretty much standalone in her division. She's very good at what she does. She apparently has a mastery of judo to a degree. I don't know how high which dan she is, but regardless, she's phenomenal. But ladies and gentlemen, she herself clarified what happened. She herself said her armbar was lucky. Now, when you are skilled, very skilled at what you do, at your craft, luck becomes a skill. She's very skilled, so thus she was very skilled and very lucky. What she broke down was very simple. She was caught off guard by someone blitzing her. She got rushed, okay? In that encounter, her opponent rushed her. Get that? Understand that? Point number 2, she clearly said that she got lucky with her takedown. It just so happened that it went the right way, and it just so happened she caught her in an armbar and won by submission. Now, like I said, I haven't seen anything quite like that in my life. I've seen some crazy knockouts, quick knockouts, Tyson and whoever else. But she got lucky. It was a bold move. Okay? That armbar has not happened against a technician, against one of the greatest defensive fighters and counterpunchers in boxing history. And Floyd, he's arguably the greatest, he is. One of the all-time greatest fighters in boxing history. We clearly see how he dismantles. Obviously, I'm going in on this. We clearly see how he dismantles the competition. He reads and reacts. People say, push him into a corner. Last time I checked, if this was in an octagon, where are the corners, really, to be pushed into? You think he's going to go to his back in a cage? He chose to do that. He reads the situation. Number 1, his hands are faster, quicker than the competition she faces. You think Floyd would... Number 2, he's a fighting genius. You think he would have stupidly charged in against a submission master? Are you serious? The dude's bread and butter is counterpunching. Now, in his younger days, it was a little bit different. But he's a defensive wizard. He has masterful defensive footwork. Are you serious? Now, how is she catching him to be able to do the submission game? If you watch enough UFC, like you have this young blood Conor McGregor, there are ways to debunk, to shut down the ground game and keep it a striker's game. You tell me Floyd, if he were to go into this fight in the octagon, which he doesn't vibe with the MMA to begin with, but you telling me he would go in there and not put in the work? They're one of the hardest workers, if not the hardest workers, as an athlete. Come on, man. He would go in there and prepare. They would make sure he would be prepared. Are you serious? Are you serious? And if it was in the ring, come on, man. Are you? She's got them hands like that. She's got the hands to be able to deal with Floyd. Seriously? Does she have the power? Does she have the quickness? Show me where she has shown hand speed like Floyd. Show me where she has shown the stamina, shown the different things to be able to deal with Floyd. Are we serious right now, ladies and gentlemen? Did I say this would be an easy fight? No, I didn't. People try to use James Tony, whatever. It's been a minute. They try to use him against their natural Randy Couture. Now, we do have two legends. Both of them clearly past their primes, mind you. Both in their 40s. Their 40s. We're talking Randy Couture, a specialist, a dude who is a master in Greco-Roman wrestling, against James Toney, who was clearly out of shape. You can call it what you want, but the dude's out of shape. The dude, he was clueless when it came to defense of the ground game. Clearly clueless. And that's the best you're going to use. Seriously? Seriously. Come on, people. Come on, people. Let's think. Once again, I come from a fighting perspective. Understand the martial arts. This is a horrible matchup for Miss Rousey. I'm being dead serious. It's a horrible matchup. Can she win? Possibly, I suppose. But the way he dismantles fighters, the way he reads you, he would extend this fight. You think this would be a quick? Unless she gets him out of the fight quickly, the longer it goes, the better advantage to Floyd. This has been showcased time and time again. But Floyd's also shown knockout power in his younger years. This is factual. You give him, you got to understand something. Gloves, okay? Gloves in boxing versus bare knuckle game, bare knuckle boxing. Gloves are concussive hits. People say he has no power. That's not factual. Yes, he's not a knockout artist, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have any power. He throws very precise, quick punches, okay? When it comes to bare knuckle, they're cutting. It gets close to bare knuckle in the way that they do UFC and other MMA contests. You telling me she's going to take a few shots to the chin and she's going to be A-okay. Shots to the face, shots to the body, and she's going to be A-okay. Floyd doesn't just throw out haphazard shots. He's very calculated in what he does. She's going to get beat up. That's what's going to happen if she doesn't get knocked out herself. People, one of the things, and I'm not trying to make this sexist, but there is a reason why men and women generally do not fight. There is a reason for that. Again, this is no disrespect to her, but people have got to acknowledge when some of the quickest fighters in the game can't keep up with this man. People act like this dude ain't fought people who were quick in the past. We know Pacquiao lost step. He lost his quickness. Zab Judah? All I have to say is Zab Judah. And if you don't know who he is, go look up that legend. Zab Judah. A few years back. That's all I need to say. People, come on. Stop being ignorant. Stop spewing a bunch of nonsense. Stop spewing your hatred. And bring the facts to the table. Understand what the hell you're actually talking about before you go on and make yourself look like an idiot. That's all I'm saying. Unexpected one, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts on this and whatever else. Please bring logic, reason, facts, and evidence to the table. Till next time, have a beautiful day, beautiful night. Peace.